Let's get to it.
Alright YouTube, what's going on? Mesa Fail back at it with some Destiny. Alright, so finally want to make a video talking about microtransactions, give you my thoughts and opinions on them. I get asked a lot about it on Twitter, as well as the whole, whatever that thing is you can buy if you're a new player, and you buy this pack that gives you the Spark of Light, as well as, like, I think it's even, I think it's got a subclass boost to it. It's around 30 or 40 bucks, I think, and yes, I'll tell you right off the bat, I do think that is pricey. So, safe to say, the model for video games in the past couple of years has moved to, you buy the game, and then there's a plethora of microtransactions, okay? Now, as of right now, the microtransactions within Destiny are Cosmetic and Vanity. Wait, hold on, I'm not talking about the Spark thing and all that. We'll get to that in the end. It's not Cosmetic, obviously. And I'm totally generalizing here, but I see a lot of people getting really pissed off that they're introducing all these microtransactions, and my kind of question, to be blunt, is why the fuck do you care what other people spend their money on? Sparrow Racing comes out, okay? I've been grinding. I bought the book. I bought emotes. I bought a couple of those kits. Why? I'm one of those yokels that spend probably about 35 bucks on silver to buy all that stuff. So my question is, who are you to decide where I spend my money, and why do you even care? Did I get anything great out of them? I got some cosmetic stuff. I've been playing since I got to rank 3, which you don't need you don't have to pay a dime to get to rank 3 and get 320 drops, okay? I've gotten one 320, a bunch of 317s, and I've just been infusing them like crazy. So, I don't know why people are complaining about the Sparrow Racing microtransactions, because they don't affect you at all. You don't get anything that particularly cool other than some vanity gear, totally cosmetic. And the book, what do I get? I got a shader out of it, I got a Sparrow out of it, and some gear, and that's it. And I paid 10 bucks for it. But again, that's my money, okay? Is anyone forcing you to buy? Is there any real benefit to buying the book? It was told to us in the beginning when Sparrow Racing hit and you could buy this book. The book was for the people who really enjoy it and get into it and want to track everything and maybe get some extra rewards that are quote-unquote cosmetic vanity, so forth. And that's what it is. So we know that publishers, studios, yada yada, they're not in it for saving the humanities or anything. They're there to make money. They have shareholders, right? That's the goal. And also, a lot of that money goes back into, obviously, making more games, okay? Destiny 2, yada yada. But I'm just kind of confused as why does it bother people so much with the whole microtransactions if it's got nothing to do with you, okay? If you're not going to buy them, if you're stern about, I don't need any of that shit or whatever, that's fine. Don't buy it. But why are you mad that other people are buying it? Why are you mad that they're selling that sort of stuff? I'm going to give you an example of where that stuff, cosmetic, vanity, extra stuff, is marketed to, okay? Yokels like me, okay? This is kind of a silly example, but I'm going to run with it in it, right? Me, huge Metallica fan, worshiped them my whole life, okay? Huge James Hetfield fanboy. I used to buy and sell. I had to have every James Hetfield signature guitar that would come with a certificate signed by Hetfield and yada yada, okay? So back in 2008, Death Magnetic came out, right? First album since the terrible Saint Anger. Even though I loved Saint Anger for the guitar riffs, because I'm a guitar player. And for me, Saint Anger, lyrically and song structure, it sucked, but the guitar riffs were so much fun to play in drop C tuning. So what was Death Magnetic? It was 11 or 12 songs on a CD. Yeah, we actually used to buy CDs. I'm old, okay? I don't know if kids even buy music anymore, because they just torrent everything. But in essence, it was just a CD with 11 or 12 songs in it, right? You buy it once, and there you go. You got your music. No. See, a diehard Metallica fan like myself and many other Metallica fans, you want everything, okay? So what did they sell? They sold the digital pack. They sold these small digi-packs. I don't even know what they had, and they had extra pictures and all sorts of stuff. They had the Coffin box set that came with flags and posters and laminates and all that stuff. They had another set that came with the making of Death Magnetic on a little DVD. Then they had even the LPs where you can get actual records. Do I own a fucking record player? No. But to the Metallica fanatic like myself, I just had to have all of that stuff. Even though technically, you just want this, you want the songs, right? That's what they want you to have. But I had multiple versions because it made me happy to buy all that junk. Now, I relate it to the Destiny microtransactions because it's only for people that are really, really into this game, okay? I'm definitely one of those candidates, okay? I'm looking at my stats right now. I have 31 days played, 31 days and 13 hours on my Hunter, 30 days straight on my Warlock, and my poor Titan has 16 days and 14 hours playing on it. So, in my opinion, that's who this stuff is marketed for, okay? I really enjoy the game, okay? I don't just play just for YouTube, okay? I was that fucking yokel that was grinding out rock strikes before the Taken King came out just to get faction rep and maybe some Engrams or maybe that last exotic I needed, okay? I really enjoy the game, and I think that's who microtransactions are marketed to. For people that you're not going to buy into this stuff, why do you really care? And, you know I probably sound like an asshole when I ask that, but seriously, why do you care what other people spend their money on? And then people talk about, well, you know, where does the money go? Well, none of us know that, okay? Again, I always say, you have no idea what goes into research and development and actually making the damn game, okay? I've brought this example up before. Way back in the day, I used to work for a pharmaceutical company, right? We used to sell this banging eardrop that had, it had a steroid and it had an antibiotic and was killer, okay? If a kid, baby, child had swimmer's ear, that thing would knock it out in 2 days like a glove, okay? But it was about $100 if you didn't have insurance. So I used to get these doctors to be like, oh, $30 for this little bottle that contains maybe top 60 drops in it or something like that? Probably cost $2 to make. Yeah, you know what? It probably did. But it costs fucking billions to go to the, well, not billions, I'm sorry, millions to go to the FDA, and about 10 years and tons of money to actually get the FDA to approve that stuff. So where I'm going with that is we have no idea where all this money goes to, okay? Does it go to R&D? I highly doubt it goes to all the people that work at Activision, Bungie, and I've said this dumb analogy before. They're not driving around in Bentleys and wearing Breitlings on their wrists because they're all laughing to the bank because we're spending money on microtransactions. The money's going somewhere. Where we know, we don't know. But don't speculate, guys. That's silly. But then again, this is all just my opinion, okay? Because then I also get people that say, well, they should take the money and fix the things that need to be fixed right now in the game or whatever. Well, you know, I can't really disagree with that. But at the same time, who are we to decide where money gets allocated and what gets fixed right off, okay? It's quite apparent with PvP, all right, I'm not happy with the current meta, and probably some are. The ones that like to use Last Word and 1,000-yard stares, blade dances with skip grenades probably do like the new patch. But I always feel like balance in multiplayer, no one's ever going to be happy. We're never going to see a balanced Crucible. It's going to have phases. You know, we had an auto rifle phase, we had a pulse rifle phase, and now it's back to the I don't know what fucking works right now phase, for me at least. Now, with the whole Spark of Light and subclass leveling thing, I'm pretty sure that's in it, being about 30 or 40 bucks or whatever. Okay, I do, that is definitely a lot of money. Will it turn off new players? Yeah, I think so. But if you buy the Taken King, don't you get that? I mean, that was the incentive. I know for me on Xbox, I've got one character, one Warlock. I specifically waited to get an Xbox until the Taken King came out, and also the Halo, like to play Halo 5, which I fucking hated. And it came with the Spark of Light, so I got my one character up, and that was pretty much it. I do think that is a lot, and will it turn off new players? Is it taking advantage of new players? Possibly, but I can't really give an accurate opinion because I've never played an MMO in my life, and I'm bringing that up because a lot of the comments I've gotten on Twitter when I've talked about it, or people have asked my opinions, I can't relate. I don't know what other MMOs have done before. I guess other MMOs will sell things like this, right? To level you up for a price or something. I don't know, guys. My opinion on it is that it seems pretty damn pricey. Will it scare off new players? Probably. But then again, it's in the, I was going to say eye of the beholder. Well, yeah, it is. It's in the eye of the beholder, okay? Hey, that's a Metallica song. If someone thinks that it's worth it, they want to get up to speed, you know, if someone was on Xbox, right? And they want to come over to the evil PlayStation network, they might want to buy that just to get up to speed to play with their friends or play with other people, whatever it is. Maybe it's worth the 30 or 40 bucks to them on top of the game, on top of the PS4 and all that. I don't know, but again, we're not in a position, or I don't think I'm in any position to judge anyone for what they spend their money on. So that's pretty much it, guys. You know, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. You guys know me, I don't delete comments, okay? I encourage you guys to disagree, agree, argue, whatever. Well, actually, no, we don't have a whole lot of arguing. If you're going to call me a nasty name or something, then I will block you, whatever. But for the most part, everyone is pretty civil, and I encourage you guys, I encourage rigorous, vigorous debate. I would say that stupid line. So for me and my friends, I mean, microtransaction hasn't affected any of us. None of us look at each other when we see certain emotes or anything like that. Like, oh, dude, you fucking wasted your money, man. I know for me, I get jealous when I missed out on buying the scared or scary emote during the Festival of the Lost, because every time Phallico comes up to my character and does the boo, it just cracks me up. I'm like, fuck, I should have bought that. But then again, that's just cosmetic vanity stuff that I wish I would have bought. You know, it doesn't affect anything in game, in my opinion. All right, Battle mode's engaged. So, guys, seriously, I really want to hear from you in the comment section. Please let me know your thoughts and opinions, whether you agree, disagree, whatever, or I don't know. Drop a like this video only if you see fit. Follow me on the Twitter at Mesa Sean. Check out my stream. Links will be in the description. That's it. I'm out of here like Vladimir.